live on Skid Row and with some soul. I got a real good friend of mine, actually a real talented brother. I used to sing with his mother, and this brother is multi-talented. He does comedy, he works in production, in the process of filming, videography. He's an actor, he's a writer, he's a philosopher of sorts, real spiritual brother. Just a multi-talented, multitasking young brother. So I'd like to now, without any further ado, I present to you Brother Julius McClendon with his live comedy up from Skid Row. Let's hear for Brother Julius McClendon. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm just playing. Hey, my name is Julius McClendon. I'm glad to be here. Thanks, Michelle, for having me. You know, we was before I came in here, we was talking about Michael Jackson. You know, and I know he passed. You know, I watched the funeral. We're not alone. They sang and stuff. And you know, I can't help but wonder, man. Did he really just leave like that? You know, did he die? Does he have another? I mean, you got $500 million. You got to have another body somewhere. I mean, you got a couple clones somewhere at the house. You know, I was at Target, and I saw this dude, and he was buying a sweater, but I was like, nobody buys a sweater with the little Ninja Gaiden mask on like that. I was like, I know somebody. That might be Michael. So I walked up to the dude, and I asked him, I said, hey, you know, just straight out, you know, I'm not kind of, I'm like, hey, are you Michael Jackson? He turned around and said, don't tell anybody. So, I didn't know if I was going to get arrested for revealing his secret. But Michael's out there somewhere, man. And I remember when I was little, you know, you watch the music videos and stuff, and he has those little moves, like with his hand and stuff like that. It's like, how do you know, what if he was cooking and stuff? What if he had parsley? Like, add the parsley. You know, so I don't know if I know Mike had some little moves, and he would, when he would be like, like that really meant something. That was exclusively a Michael Jackson moment. Michael Jackson was trying to get across something greater than words. You know, like Michelle was telling me some dude on the street was doing it like, you know, you walk past, you know, you might, hey brother, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wrong you like that, brother, I didn't know. So, Michael Jackson, yeah, it's important. It's important to at least 3 times a day, man. It gets your stress levels down. You know, you get your push-ups in, you know, so you feel like a brand new person. And wow, you know, it's just to me, like all these people passing and stuff, I think we, you know, as people, we gotta pay attention to that. We gotta look within ourselves and say, all right, who's gonna take the weight? Like that Kool and the Gang song. Who's gonna take the weight? I was listening to that yesterday. I was like, you know what? He's right. Because I didn't take my trash out, I got to pay my cell phone bill, I got to take this weight. So, you know, I'm glad that they're revealing to me, you know. So we had to, you know, have you had to do renovations to your house? Like we had to replace the whole ceiling today. And I had my grandmother, knowing she can't lift nothing, is all in the way. Like we out there lifting this big old 7,000 slab pound of drywall. And she gonna come out there, well, baby, let me get this side. I was like, Grandma, you need your arms for the rest of your life. I don't want you to lose them on account of this drywall. It's not fair. So we'll get it. Yeah. I play a lot of Nintendo games. You know, when I was little, I had all the cartridges and stuff. My friends used to come over. We used to play this game called Karate Kid. And we used to get mad because we called the game cheating because we would lose all the times. So that's when you learn to get your excuses up as a child. You're just like, you know what? It was the trajectory of this house. That's what happened. That's why I lost, because the house is slanted. It says 47 degrees. Mama, that's why. Okay, I'll go to bed. Yeah. So, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen for the rest of 2009. I don't know what's going to happen with this budget crisis we have in California. I think it's a shame that the first thing that they lash out at is, they viper up the kids, they take their stuff. You know, because I remember when I was in middle school, it was like cell block D. You know, I remember we didn't have nothing. We had books from 73. We had teachers that didn't know the books from 73. We had to just figure it out. So, today in history, who can tell me what happened in 1685? Anybody? for an A, for a B. It was bad. And we had math class, we had algebra, we had to spell algebra, that was the test. And you know, I mean, that was real bad. But thanks for having me, and I appreciate it. And I'll pass this back to Michelle. Oh, okay. You know, Snoop Doggy Dogg, by Rutgers playing. If you listen to rap music, man, what happened to rap music, man? I mean, I remember when you could turn the radio on at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and turn it off at 8:30 before you went to bed, because, you know, after Nickelodeon went off, I had to go to sleep, you know, but you could keep the radio on the whole time. And now it's like, I mean, every song had something. It's like you could tell Tupac from Snoop, from Dre, from whoever else I listened to 3 people back in the day. We had 4 tapes in the house. It was just like, all right, just turn it over. We'll party again. So, and then now it's like everybody's talking the same thing. And all the songs are like, every song is the same beat. It's like, do, 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 like that's it? That's what we got to listen to? Is that what we're teaching the kids? My bubble gum, supersize it, you're the customer? The hell are you saying? That ain't no song. What kind of, you pitching these kids? No, man, I think we need to reform our popular music, you know, so that it's less stupid and more substance, you know, because, you know, in 10 years, the kids that's running around, I'm the customer, yay, that same kid is going to be working at some store. That's it, that same kid is going to be in some office building, supposedly trying to run a business. And how can you run a business when all you learned as a child was back it up, put it down, you know, you need to have some kind of substance for these kids, you know, because we're going to have a bunch of dancing at the club kids when they're supposed to be running this AIG. So I don't know how they're going to be able to do all that. And, stuff like this whole venue is excellent. Like, this is great, you know, to show up and to participate like this. You know, it's an outlet. You know, I can go home and be like, hey, I mean, my first company in a long time, I got on stage with some notes. You never do that. You never get on stage with no notes. That's like walking in on the final exam of your college task with an encyclopedia, like, fail. That's exactly what you're going to get, because they are not going to take you in the class cheating that hard. You can't even, now I see people that don't study so bad, they professionally cheat. They're like, okay, look, I'm going to go into class, I'm going to wear the blue scarf, okay, I'm going to sit right there. I'm going to fill out 1 through 7, and then I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to give you the scarf, and you go finish it. Come on, the essay part. You can do the essay part, right? We'll both fail, epically, because ain't nobody that stupid, you know, and I remember I had to take this test called, it was called the Stanford 9, and it was a test that is supposed to see if you're smart enough to pass high school. You know, aside from the 6 classes they give you, they're going to give you this one test, and that if you, let's say you got an A in all your classes, but this test you didn't pass, you still got to stay behind the grade. And I felt bad, because I felt like some of my friends were going away to jail, because it's like, after the end, it's like, all right, I didn't make it, man, you know, I don't know what life is going to be like without you, man. It's like, Phil, you getting out in 6 months, man. You know, it's not that bad. God, just study, man. Well, that's my time. God bless you, and love, peace, and strength.
All right, Julius. I'm going to give it up for my friend Julius McClendon, and we just hope the best for you. God bless you. God bless, best continued success here on Skid Row and everywhere you go. And there you have it. Come and be free with me and my friends. And the next episode of Be Free With Me or True News you can use here live up from Skid Row, where we just keeping the soul and telling some truth with interviews and other true news that you can use. Thank you, and we look forward to you tuning in the next episode.